Yo! Perfidious Pete here, riding high after a mission where our team finally managed not to completely embarrass themselves in XCOM, War of the Chosen. Which, of course, almost certainly means that the next mission we're gonna undertake will be a total party wipe, because there's nothing XCOM loves more than knocking you off your high horse. That's typically why I try and perform poorly, by the way, because, you know, the shorter the horse, the less distance there is to, you know, break your neck when you fall off of it, I guess.
Leave it to your team to reveal its true significance.
Okay, you know, that's fine, Optimus. Also, you know what, rather than just riding a shorter horse so you don't have to fall as far, maybe just don't ride horses at all, though. What about, you know, I will go investigate this. It's not 1875 anymore, though. Do we really need to still be riding horses? If you need to get to, like, from point A to point B, there are other methods of conveyance now that don't periodically leave giant piles of rancid shit everywhere. Like, there are better ways to go about it.
You've left quite the trail of destruction. At this rate, I'll be touring the Avenger in no time.
You gonna do it on horseback? Is that a fact? Hey, alright, I don't even know what we did. A supply run, I think we only did that for a promotion. But again, the don't ride horses thing, like, just, there's a lot to be said about not riding horses. For instance, current means of conveyance, shit, I mean, you could ride like a skateboard, you could get a bicycle, a fucking Segway, get one of those stupid hoverboards. Any of that stuff is better than a horse because, well, one, there's the aforementioned no pooping everywhere, and two, you know, a Segway's never gonna kick you in the face or fling you off and snap your spine like fucking Christopher Reeve, so you can go from being Superman to super sad because now you're super crippled. Hate horses. I really, really dislike them. Somebody's like, but Pete, horses are beautiful and majestic. No, people who think horses are beautiful and majestic has never really spent a considerable amount of time around horses, because horses are not beautiful and majestic. Horses are big, strong, dumb as shit, and largely angry for no reason at all. Horses are so dumb, you can actually make them do whatever you want just by yanking on their lips. And I know that sounds absurd, but that's actually a thing. You can pull a horse and get it to basically be completely docile just by tugging on its lip. Not that you'd necessarily want to get your hand anywhere near a horse's mouth because, well, two things. One, they bite a lot, hard, and it hurts. And two, horses' teeth are horrible. Just horrible to gaze upon. There's a reason the old saying is don't look a gift horse in the mouth, and that reason is because looking in a horse's mouth is like seeing Stevie Wonder without his sunglasses on. It's just, that shit's gonna fucking haunt you. Also, horses, they smell like a hobo's unwashed asshole. There's nothing to recommend them. Don't ride horses. It appears we're out of promotions, though. Avatar Project Progress. Probably will do that one. +1 health is interesting. Do we have any other... I mean, ability points are good, but 7 days for that. Avatar Project Progress, 7 days. We can probably get both of those in. +1 mobility, +1 mobility, counter chosen activity. I don't really care what the chosen are doing. Yeah, I think we'll go gain ability points and then, yeah, you know, let's reduce Avatar Project Progress first, then gain ability points. We need a Sergeant Plus, Vetter, that's you, any other soldier whatsoever, Finger, that's you, and then just 25 supplies, which we have more than we could possibly ever use. You guys handle that.
We will begin the covert action immediately.
I'm gonna go handle getting this promotion for newly ranked badass old Turop over here. Get you promoted, Turop. I guess we'll take Battle Lord. Not that it's good, but just because we don't have any better options. And you know what? Take Zeroed in. Maybe I should have gone for those ability points. We've been squandering... Is squandering the right word? Probably not. We've been spending quite a few ability points recently. A lot of them we've been spending on Zeroed in, because I'm thinking maybe it's one of the better abilities for skirmishers. Like, we've been sort of overlooking at the whole campaign, and now that I'm getting some of the other abilities and have some more experience with shit like Interrupt, I realize right there all along, True Love was just staring me right in the face. It's like a Jennifer Goodwin romantic comedy where I should have realized all along that Kate Hudson was never the girl for me. It was always Jennifer Goodwin. Always. Yeah, they were doing a covert operation until 10 minutes ago, Lily. You want to cut me some slack here? There, fine. Here's your shovel back. It's really good for morale, by the way, when you go out of your way to narc on people for not shoveling debris. Be like, I was out there and I saw Tina. She was idling out in the hallway, standing there taking a smoke break. You should probably throw a shovel at her and make her go dig, Pete. Fucking tattletale, Lily. Nobody likes our snitch. Snitches get stitches, girl. Avatar Project minor breakthrough. We got like 5 pips of Avatar Project reduction this month, and we're sitting on a level 3 facility that we can go burn down whenever we damn well please. Not too worried about that one, actually.
Our research was a success, Commander.
Well, okay. You know, proximity mines are useful, potentially.
Well, after the original wearer has expired is...
What use would we have for a proximity mine? I'm trying to think if we can actually... we could drop the proximity mine and hurl it and then have somebody shoot into the pod, I suppose. I don't know how useful that's going to necessarily be. We may not even build one. Chrysalid Autopsy, Advent Priest Autopsy. We don't care about any of the rest of this. Just decrypt the data cache. Really, what we need to do is get back into going for the Shadow Chamber, but I think to do that, we need to hit, like, the Codex Brain Site and the Black Site Data Site, which, by the way, we still need to make contact with.
Defense facility now operational.
That's beautiful, though. The Defense Matrix being online. This is huge. If we have to do an Avenger defense now, it's going to be largely a joke. All we have to do is stay concealed and let the turrets do the work. We're going to immediately upgrade that shit.
We don't have any capacity to spare.
Well, if only we needed more power. Oh, wait, Lily, we don't. We've built every single thing we could possibly ever need to build. We have no more use for power. In fact, we're clearing this out just so our engineers have something to keep them busy, and you'll stop coming into my office to tattle every 10 minutes. That's the only reason we're still doing anything at all. Alien debris is cleared, which gives us basically supplies, and what are we going to do? Build another resistance com? Don't really need it. Power relay? Pete, you could build a Psi Lab. No, we can't. We don't have the power, and also, I don't want one. Psi Troopers are crap. What are we going to take 100 billion years to try and rank up a Psi Trooper at this late in the campaign?
Alien facility coordinates locked in, Commander.
New project for the aliens. Fortunately, we've already made contact. No, we have not. Operation Cryptsteed. Well, we can go handle that one. They do get a pip, but it's a 1-pip facility. Again, aliens, it's fine. You guys can have it back. We finally got some armor-piercing rounds. Thank goodness. I don't give a shit about the incendiary bomb, but those AP rounds, we've really, really been needing those. It's nice to see them finally come online. We're building a radio relay here. Let's get back to that then. You know, honestly, if my choices are eternity in the void or being sentenced to, like, go for a horseback ride, I'll take the void, Warlock. Like, you're trying to compete, we're gonna knock you off your high horse. Just don't make me ride one, it's fine. I'm okay with it. Dr. Louis Dubois, engineer for a hidden event. What's this one over here? Alien Infiltrator. You know, Alien Infiltrator is actually pretty irritating, and I think we're looking at either a Chosen or possibly the Return of the Viper King on this one. Let's go handle this.
Setting course for the Arctic.
Wouldn't mind taking out the Viper King. Not that it's going to do us any good, because of course we can't wear his special armor. Alien rulers really, really, really lose their appeal when you have no one who can use the shit that they give you. Also, Chosen really, really lose their appeal when you have no one who can take advantage of the shit that they give you. It's kind of a... I want to say it's a double-edged sword, but it doesn't actually cut both ways. It's a dull sword. It doesn't cut at all. It's just shitty. Riddick, you're still too tired. Xander Cage, you're fully pumped up and ready to work. Who's your buddy? Turop. Turop should also be ready to go. Who else do we want to backfill here? Jackie DeNorcio, who's your boy? The pacifier, old Shane Wolf. That's fine. We'll bring the Bink. Give me my nook, they'd say. And then they cram it in your mouth because you have an oral fixation. Toretto and Caparzo. I can't believe that Caparzo has actually, at this point... no, Caparzo's too tired. So Caparzo and Dom are staying out. Groot, you're straight up tired. What do we got left, then? Reese? Alright, you're not exhausted. You need a friend. Take Chris Varick. He should be fine. There we go. So let's make utility items available. Get them weapons up. Armors. Not that it ever matters, because we don't really use any. And back we go, then, getting some gear. Advanced scope, hair trigger. Do we have any weapon up? Okay. If we're going to upgrade a weapon, let's take what is our shittiest, most useless weapon. Superior laser sight in a stock is bad, on top of an advanced expanded magazine, which is good. Let's see about swapping this out. What can we change this stock for? We can make it a superior stock, which admittedly is bad, but still is better. Superior laser sight, we could we have 3 superior scopes, huh? Yeah. Alright then. Problem solved. So that weapon is dramatically better then. That's got Xander Cage sorted. Who else needs a Mobetta gun? What you got here, Rock? What are you working here? This is actually prompting us for upgrades because you're not upgraded at all. That already has an advanced scope. Superior scope. This is our best weapon. Superior scope, superior advanced magazine, advanced repeater. Let's just give you our best gun. We don't have to worry about making any changes whatsoever to that. We need more repeaters. Advanced scope, hair trigger, advanced autoloader. Advanced repeater, advanced scope, advanced autoloader. This gun also doesn't really require much in the upgrade department. Mimic. Now, you know what? Give you the AP rounds. You got a good gun. Let's capitalize on that. Binky, you're gonna probably... Is anybody toting a med kit already? Somebody got that? No. Alright, well that's gonna be your bit then. You're getting the med kit. We will get you a better weapon and possibly upgrade it. So this gun is rather shit. It's got a scope, which is fine, but we can make that a superior scope, which of course is better. Autoloader, can we do better? Nope. We need more expanded magazines. We need more expanded magazines. It's really all we need. We expanded magazines and repeaters. Binky, grab your med kit there. There you go, buddy. Knock around Reese. What can you do here? A repeater, a scope, and an advanced magazine. Alright, well, we got solid upgrade for you then. What we're going to do is just give you a better scope. If we had a better repeater, we'd slap it on there, but all we can swap that out for is a hair trigger or a stock, and we don't want to. So you're better. You have no capacity for carrying... No, you can carry additional stuff. Speaking of which, Xander Cage... Let's give you blue screen rounds. Reese, we're going to give you Venom rounds. And Boilermaker, you suck. You can't carry shit. Let's just give you a gun. Advanced scope, hair trigger, advanced autoloader. We could at least make... Well, first off, we can make this better. No, we can't. We can at least make the hair trigger better. No, we can't. Never mind, this gun is as good as it gets. We're, Helen the Hunt, Jack Nicklaus movie. Also starring the delightfully wonderful Greg Kinnear and Cuba Gooding Jr. in a relatively cameo role. I feel like that movie got more credit than it deserved. I've seen As Good As It Gets. You know what? It's not as good as it gets. It doesn't actually live up to the name. Somebody should have sued them for false advertising. Although I guess in the movie they used As Good As It Gets in kind of a negative way. They were like, what if this is as good as it gets? And that was supposed to be a stark realization. Maybe that's what Hollywood was trying to say about that movie. The director was like, this is as good as we can do. What if this is the best movie that you're ever going to see in your life? And you're like, fuck, I should stop watching movies. It was a serious concern, but, you know, then Infinity War came out, and you're like, oh, suddenly I don't care anymore because Tom Holland stole every scene he was in. Should have put Tom Holland in this movie and had him be the love interest instead of Helen Hunt. It would have been a better movie. Also more believable. Well, that shouldn't really be a problem. I reckon we'll stumble into him. Where the hell is he, by the way? This is a weird map. So we got tunnel walls all over this way. This is a very narrow map. Yeah, this one's got kind of a... This is a weird, getting a weird vibe here. We've seen all of these tile sets before because, I mean, we've seen every tile set ever, so it's not like we're really running in anything new, but this is a familiar tile set arranged in a very unexpected way. We're going to bring some people up here and get some Overwatch just in case these guys step on somebody. We could try and engineer it to force them to step on somebody, which does have potential benefits, but we are on a bit of a time crunch here too, so killing people is probably better than playing passively. We should have just tried. Yeah, we should have just killed the pod. We definitely should have did it because these bastards didn't move anyway. Perfect. Well, Turop, you have like our best repeater, right? Yep. You're the most likely to generate a one-hit kill here, so do it. No execution. We really gotta get some superior repeaters so we can farm executions. What we need to do is just start hitting the black market every chance we get. Every new month we go and hit the black market just in an effort to try and get mo better repeater. We really need it. Follow up with another 100%. You get a 70 there. What do you got with the justice? 75. You know what? Get this. Yeah, bring it over here, sir. Excuse me? Thank you. Get shanked and set ablaze, by the way. Binky, I would like for you to come and shoot this man in the heart. And by heart, I mean spine. If you want to get his heart on the way out through the front, you know, I guess that's fine. You could shoot him in the heart and the spine simultaneously. It's just, you know, they go for the multitask. We need somebody who has a melee attack that can run over to this man. Can you make it to him? Yeah, but not that guy. Get this Spectre. Don't miss, Jackie. That's my boy. Oh, come on, Pete. Jackie D, you think I'm gonna miss a chance to murder a punk ass like that? Ain't no way Jackie D misses that shot, Pete. Look at that. Not only did I kill one man, but I killed his friend, too. Make sure nobody talks to the feds. That's the Jackie D way. Be like, hey, Pete, I think you may be talking to the feds. What do? We go up there and we rip his spine out of his back. Then, we leave his body in an alley with a rat stuffed in his mouth, just to send a lesson to any other would-be stoolies. Here comes our chosen.
We're picking up an inbound advent transport.
Yes?
The aliens are going to try and...
There we go. Alright, so it is the chosen. Who do we have? It's Marsha. So you see concealed units. We're not concealed, so that doesn't matter. Why is this ability... Why does it even exist? Like, revealing concealed units, apart from a Reaper, has almost no use because the Chosen will not spawn until you break concealment. It's very confusing. You can summon Advent Priest, which is probably your most annoying ability. We're never going to miss. You are immune to melee damage, which sucks. And your defense increases every time we shoot at you. You take increased damage from explosions, which is good, and increased damage from skirmishers, which means we're probably just going to pelt you with grenades until you're dead, because grenades will negate a whole bunch of your key abilities.
Is moving near your position. Stay on guard, people.
Alright, Turop. Why don't you go spawn a pod for us there, pal? No? Well, you're not taking the next move because you have one of our mimic beacons, and if we need a get my ass out of trouble card, that's it. Then again, I'm wondering if there are any additional enemies anywhere on the map. I mean, that general got to be somewhere. Well, we found him. That is not the general, though. I mean, it might be like Dollar General. That's the kind of general we're working at here. So, if we Wrath... most of that's going to get ignored. You know what? Worth it. Xander, take some speed up here. Give him the shank. Come on, stick him. There you go, buddy. Set him on fire, too, which is nice. And then we have options for follow-up kills here. I think we just go ahead and murder you. I don't want you potentially shielding a chosen. That seems very bad. So what do we got left? We got Babylonian here. You could Wrath. This is not going to generate a kill and also is unlikely to hit our enemy. Boilermaker. That is not a very good chance. What can we do to make that better? We could grapple you. We probably want to save the grapple, though. How about you? Jackie, what do you got? Also very bad. Well, then. Where do we have bonus actions to play with? So we can give you a bonus action for a flank shot. That seems reasonable. We give the bonus action, and then I think we go ahead and just forego our whiplash ability. Whack him with the lash. Well, I was expecting that to turn out to be a little better. If If we had gotten full damage out of that lash, you, sir, would be dead. Instead, you have one... Oh, I was gonna say 1 health left, but actually have 4. Jackie D, you wanna come see if you can maybe polish this dude off? Wanna maybe button this one up for us, Jackie? 59% is not fantastic. Ooh, can you bonus? He's not gonna have a fantastic chance either. Plus your melee attack is on cooldown. Because it's sensible that your melee attack ability would have a cooldown. Heaven forbid you should be able to swing your fist a second time. What is it, like that scene in Mission Impossible Fallout where Henry Cavill has to reload his arms? Be like, I can only swing once in a while, but you gotta reload. Oh, good. Surprisingly devastating critical melee attack. That hurt a lot. Yeah, go ahead and bending read, it ain't gonna save you. I'm very disturbed by the amount of damage that did. Oh, good, you're summoning priests, too. Well, we're gonna need a mimic beacon to handle these priests. And now you're gonna also get to run away a billion miles because you're super irritating.
We've got a soldier down. Get to him before the chosen do.
Well, I got a lot of shit on my plate here, so you may have to slow your roll a bit. Also, we're almost certainly not going to be able to do anything to the Chosen without spawning additional pods. So I feel like going forward to mess with the Chosen is just objectively a bad idea. Instead, we just deal with our man who's down and handle these priests. So first things first, let's get you up on your feet. Taylor Reese, the knockaround guy, getting knocked around a bit here, living up to his name. Go ahead and take the shot. I was thinking about using Battle Lord here, but you can't stasis an execution. We don't want to be clustered up at the end of this turn. If we're clustered up, we're just begging to get blind grenaded or devastation waved or whatever other stupid bullshit ability the Chosen potentially has. So we want to, like, we don't want to be in a cone, and we don't really want to be near each other in case... We don't want to get hit with a blind grenade, and we don't want to be in a cone. This should put you in stasis. It definitely did. Enjoy that. Rest of the team, then, again, not in a cone, not in a pile. We've actually already got too many people near each other. Let's do this. I don't know. I don't think the Chosen are obligated to mess with Mimic Beacons. I think they're able to ignore them. Binky, you're fine right where you're at. Just reload, buddy, and we're going to have you Overwatch. In theory, we should have you probably patching up the badly wounded Taylor Reese, but instead, we're going to have Taylor Reese move. Try to get to some cover. This guy should die to Overwatch, and then we have to worry about the Chosen. Your stasis is over. And you're going to get shot in the back. I love the fact that we destroyed our own cover with that shot. That's pretty remarkable. Free 8 damage on the Chosen, who took a little Overwatch coming in. You're going to throw that blind grenade or vanishing ring? Well, I mean, I'm going to probably be able to uncloak you, and I should be able to do it without having to move. We're going to grapple up to here. What a surprise. Hey, guys, look, there's the Chosen. I found her. Yeah, that armor's really irritating, actually. Let's get rid of some of that. What do you say? We should have done this first. But, you know, I'm bad at the game. There we go. Enjoy that. Did you land on the general?
Target identity confirmed. That's the general. Take him out.
No, we dropped our own guy through. He dropped himself through a floor. Perfect. Well, that worked out nicely, didn't it? Dropping yourself... Why is it that our grenades are blowing up larger than their indicated radius? If you wanted that to happen, 10 out of 10 times, you wouldn't be able to get it to happen. If we whiplash the assassin... Nah, that's actually a bad idea. If we whiplash and it misses, we're gonna cost ourselves. It's a bad idea. I hate to cut you off mid-sentence with a bullet, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut you off mid-sentence with a bullet. So now we just got 6 turns to kill this general. I think we probably pip a Mimic Beacon here, just to make sure everybody stays safe. Chris Varick picking up a promotion for killing that Chosen. Who has my Mimic Beacon, by the way? You do.
Great job, Commander. But there's no trace of that Chosen left. I've got a feeling we haven't seen the last of him.
Well, we're gonna go Superior Expanded Magazine, so good. We're gonna go into her house, burn it to the ground, and kill everyone inside in a minute. So you're right, Bradford. We probably haven't seen the last of that Chosen. Because we're deliberately gonna go find her and murder her and her whole family. This is gonna activate a pod of guys over there. Is it just... No, that's the general pod? How are you all the way over there? You're just an Elite Lancer? Well, Elite Lancer, you're about to have a very bad day, son. Welcome to Ass Kickburg, Population U. Enjoy the show. Be sure and tip your waiter. Pete, why is there a waiter at Ass Kickburg? Well, I mean, you know, Ass Kickburg is well known for its fine dining and entertainments. It's not just all ass kickings, it's mostly ass kickings, but they have other things in Ass Kickburg besides brutal ass kickings. You know, I don't think that general... No, he can still see the Mimic Beacon. I was going to say, I don't think he can actually see that Mimic Beacon, but that's not true. He can't. You had a free reload. Let's just have you move up here in Overwatch, then. Cover is bad, but we're not really relying on cover to be the thing that keeps us safe. There you go. Go have some fun with our not actually a person. We had another guy get dropped through a floor, huh? Seems to be a lot of that going around lately, and I don't like it. You fell through a floor. You also fell through a floor. Both of you took 2 damage each. This floor droppery has me upset in the extreme. You don't have a bullet and you don't have a shot from where you're at, so we're going to move you to here. Whiplash this man in the spine. We don't even care if this hits or not. He got grazed. Here's an idea. Throw a plasma grenade at the floor and see if we can make this guy explode and fall through it. And you'd be like, Pete, he's on the ground level. Well, that's true, but the rate things are going right now, he'll fall through the floor anyway. It doesn't matter that there's nowhere to go. There is no more down. He's like, Pete, he's out of down. No, they'll make some new down. Don't worry. They'll whip up a fresh batch from somewhere. Before we have Jackie D put that man out of his misery, and we are going to do that, let's have you get healed so that, in theory, your wound timer is considerably shorter. At some point, we really need to do the Battlefield Medicine project as well, so that our med kits, 1, get more charges, and 2, heal more per charge. You know what, Taylor? You kill him. Good shot. Alright then, Jackie. We tried to give the new guy EXP, but he didn't want it, so we're gonna give it to you instead, because there's nothing you love more than killing. Well, you know, being married my Guma, I'll probably love her more than killing. Hell, I love her more than I love my wife. Rating excellent. Agree to disagree, XCOM. Subpar would have been better. Then again, 2 of those 3 people who were wounded did get wounded because they fell off of a roof. And given the fact that they're all equipped with grappling hooks, it seems like that should be much less of... You know what? It's their fault, really. It's fine. We're in the blame sharing game, and I'm sharing the blame exclusively with them. It's not really a blame sharing so much as just blame shifting at that point. Pinky got a promotion. We'll give you reckoning, even though I don't understand why this ability has a cooldown. That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Also give you 0 in, because we're spending all of our ability points on 0'd in now. Retribution, sure, even though Retribution probably in... You know, all things considered, Retribution has probably hurt us as much as it's helped us, almost. Simply because of the way it interfaces with mind control. Gravely wounded, but down for only 6 days, 2 days and 1 day, respectively. Superior expanded magazine, super useful. Advanced hair trigger, not that great, but a little helpful. Maggie McKenzie is completely irrelevant. I don't mean to dismiss you, Maggie McKenzie, but it's not because you're potentially Irish. You know, it's not a race, right? It's not like a nationalist or racial thing. It's just that, what are you gonna do? Go help decode that alien data cache? We have like 10 people working it already, and it's one laptop device. It takes 12 people to hack an iPad? Pretty sure that's not true, or there'd be way less naked photos of Jennifer Lawrence on the internet, which, all things considered, would probably be a good thing. I'm going to wrap this episode up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see many naked photos of Jennifer Lawrence, you could, I don't know, there are some sites and web things you could probably subscribe to. Me, I don't like Jennifer Lawrence at all. I find her very unappealing. I'm going to go watch something that doesn't have her in it. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.